How are we, lads? Welcome back to another episode of Finn's Farm Life. So I'm off work today. I was off work the last 2 days. So yesterday we had a herd test here at home. So I was at home helping out with that. And today then we had a few other bits I had a few bits to get done in terms of just personal stuff I'd do. So but in terms of the herd test, it went well. We started at 9:30 in the morning and we were done by about 11. So happy enough with the results. Thankfully we had broad to get in cattle above that are not the easiest to get in, but all went well. Job got done fairly lively, so we're happy enough. I'm below here now in the silage ground, so this will all be cut. We're hoping in about 3 weeks time. So they're the field, in fairness, the grass has come on an awful lot. I'd say the last 2 or 3 weeks, I'd say it's come on leaps and bounds. A lot of docks. I'm not too happy about that, but we did spray the field up behind me. That's out around behind me. That I just walked through. We sprayed that. We reseeded that about 3 or 4 years ago, and the docks just took over. But we sprayed it this year. Last year we sprayed it as well and it hampered the grass, so this year we were recommended to get a liquid nitrogen which goes in with the spray, and it's meant to counteract the effects the spray has on the grass. And in fairness, the grass took off. Like, it's night and day what it was before. But we have 3 more weeks of growth. We're hoping for a small drop of rain just to spike the growth again a bit. But overall I'm happy because it was myself that spread it, so it's fairly consistent. There's nothing, it doesn't look like it's patchy or anything like that, but it's going to need, it just needs to bulk up a bit more. But compared to where it was last year we had awful issues. It was not as good as it was, but we're hoping now that this year we can get the results we want out of it. And then once it's sprayed, once it's cut, we'll be coming in with slurry, and we're not sure yet. We might take a field out for second cut. We might go in with bales, so we'll see what way things work out in terms of what way the weather is, because if the weather is gone bad, we're going to need these fields back for grazing, because we do have dry stock, the heifers, and we have we've heifers, we've calves, we've a lot of stuff that's still on the farm that is going to need feeding. But overall, silage ground is looking well. The TB test went very well yesterday. We're hoping to read it now at the end of the week, praying for a good result. So we're going to take a walk down to the reseeded ground while we're down here. This reseeded ground is just across the way from here, so I'll take you down there and we'll see how that's progressing. It is having a bit of trouble because of how dry things are, but we're hoping now with maybe a drop of rain it might take off, because it has everything it needs. It just needs a bit of rain now, and it should take off. But yeah, that's the story now so far. So I'll take you down to the other field. We'll take a walk around and we'll see what way it's looking. Now we're below here. Not all too pleased with it, to be honest. They got everything you needed. They got slurry. Got everything. The soil, like, I don't understand, because I'm stepping, like, and the ground is not rock solid. Like, you know, I'm leaving imprints. Like, I'm wearing Crocs now, so don't judge. Where's my feet? There they are. Like, I'm leaving imprints, like. So there surely has to be moisture there, like. But obviously there's not enough. Or maybe it's just, fairness now, the soil down here is fairly black, like, so maybe it might just be slightly, just needs a bit more moisture. Just could be just the soil just could be spongy. But like, we reseeded that how many weeks ago? Like 3-4 weeks ago at this stage. Like, we should be aiming to have cows back in here well, I suppose we want to have them back in here in about 10 weeks max. That's the way other people could be different, like, but we kind of aim to have them in as early as possible, even if it's very, very tight. I mean, usually we won't put cows in here, like we put heifers in or something, just give it a quick graze, and then usually that helps boost it. But like, it's just, and the crows have the thing torn asunder then as well. All the sods turned up, the little shits. It is not ideal at all. Not ideal at all. But look, what can you do? I just said while I was at home, I'll do a bit of a walk around and see what the way things are shaping up at home, because I wouldn't be home a whole pile, and it's only, I suppose, I'm at home today and I actually have free time, so it's nice to be able to come for a walk around the home place. But tomorrow now is going to be the big day. We're dropping first cut now outside at work. So we've got 130 acres to drop, so tomorrow will be an eventful day, and then Friday and Saturday then we're going to pick it. So it's going to be busy, that is for sure. It's going to be very, very busy. But hopefully now we might be able to get a drop of rain sooner rather than later, and just get a bit of moisture onto this field anyway, and moisture onto that silage ground, because by God do we need it. But yeah, that's the prognosis down here. But I'll go up to the farm now again, and we'll do a quick walk around, and the lads will be milking soon enough anyway, so I'll go to call him, have a chat with him, see what way things are looking. Because I'll be, in about 2 weeks time, I'll be doing there'll be a lot more content from home, because I'll be at home for a week. Colm's going away on holidays, so I'll be covering at home, so I'll be doing the milkings and a few other bits. I might be just taking a week off from work itself, so there'll be completely different content for that week. So but it'll be enjoyable. So we'll head back in to into the farm now, and we will see what way things are shaping up inside, and I will be back to you soon. Now all the brothers drawn silage, so they call over. It's only over the road. These are the boys who do our silage now, red hens. So they come over and have a look, but they're on a long draw, so I'd say this trailer now, I'd say, will be the end of it, and there won't be another trailer back for another while, so I won't be here long anyway. I'll go away again. I just said I'd call over, but that is a fine setup now. It's all Brahman trailers. Fine load going up and dim now. Now, I went up there and fucking said I have a chat with old Todd there when he was waiting for trailers. They're on a long draw now. They're drawn from over our way. They're drawn out to Clare, I think, out by the Ennis Road. So a fair draw in front of them. But they're getting it done. I think they have 6 drawn, so. But it's a fine evening for it, I tell you that. Now, I don't know if I'll stay much longer now. I might wait for the brother to come back. I'll even fill a load and I might head away then. We'll see. I apologise now, lads, it's a very short video. Tomorrow, next one now will be good, because we'll be at silage ourselves outside. So we'll have mowing and stuff like that. We'll be mowing. Friday's video will be mowing, and in Sunday's video then will be the actual picking, because we're going mowing tomorrow. picking Friday and Saturday, so I'll be able to get up the video in on Saturday for Sunday. So that's the plan anyway. But I'll be back to you there shortly. I'll either be back in the yard or I'll be still here. We'll see. But I will put a conclusion to this video. Now we're home again. So I was only thinking there now as I come back off the road. What I might do is altogether, I might put Friday and Sunday's videos into one. So I might do one big long video on Sunday instead, because tomorrow now is going to be manic, Friday is going to be manic, Saturday is going to be manic. So trying to squeeze in time to edit a video to put it up is just going to be a bit, because we could be mowing tomorrow until 11-12 o'clock, and we could be picking Friday until God knows what hour, and we could be picking Saturday till God knows what hour, and that's if we don't go covering the pit in as well. So what I'm thinking is then, and in as well then I can put the mowing, the raking, the picking and the buck raking all into the one video. That's my idea of it anyway. But let me know on this, like, if that's okay with you. But it just makes it, I don't have to change the schedule and all that, but it just makes things slightly easier for me this week. And I would rather be able, because I think it would look a lot better if I could have all of the process from start to finish of silage all into one video. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. Let me know if you're okay with that. But that's all for today's video. I know it's very short and a bit all over the place. But I thought I'd have a bit of work to do at home, but in fairness, everything's kind of on top of everything. So, but no harm in that either. So, thank you all for watching. New videos every Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Like, subscribe, do all the good things, and I will talk to you in the next one.